Marcus Langston thrived on the admiration of others. His wardrobe was a gallery of designer suits and polished shoes. Each morning, he meticulously dressed himself, ensuring that every detail of his appearance screamed wealth and sophistication. His garage housed an array of luxury cars, each more ostentatious than the last, and he frequently swapped motorcycles to keep his image fresh and exciting. Marcus's life was a relentless parade of opulence, each move calculated to impress. In public, Marcus was a philanthropist. He donated large sums to charities, always ensuring that his generosity was accompanied by media coverage. Oversized checks and photo opportunities were his trademarks. He reveled in the praise, not for the good he was doing, but for the recognition it brought him. But beneath the surface, Marcus's actions were far from noble. He used his wealth to lure and exploit teenage girls, offering them a taste of luxury in exchange for their naivety. Morality had no place in his life. His only goal was personal enjoyment, no matter the cost to others. One day, news broke of the death of Samuel Harper, a man revered not only for his immense wealth, but for his genuine contributions to society. Samuel had built his empire through hard work and integrity, earning the respect and admiration of thousands. His funeral was a grand affair, attended by people from all walks of life, mourning the loss of a true leader. Marcus watched the coverage with a mix of curiosity and disdain. He saw the genuine grief on the faces of those who had known Samuel, the heartfelt tributes pouring in from all corners. For weeks, the media was saturated with stories of Samuel's generosity, his kindness, and the lasting impact he had on people's lives. But as the weeks turned into months, Marcus noticed something unsettling. The tributes became less frequent, the stories faded from the headlines, and soon, Samuel Harper's name was mentioned less and less. The world moved on, and the once celebrated legacy of Samuel Harper began to blur into the background of daily life. This gradual fading of Samuel Harper's memory struck a chord with Marcus. If a man as genuinely admired and respected as Samuel could be forgotten, what hope was there for someone like him? Marcus had built his life around the pursuit of fleeting admiration, but he now saw how temporary it all was. The cars, the clothes, the public donations, all of it was superficial and hollow. One evening at another lavish party filled with people eager to bask in his wealth, Marcus felt an overwhelming sense of emptiness. The laughter around him felt empty, the compliments insincere. For the first time, he saw his life for what it truly was, a series of empty gestures, devoid of real meaning or connection. The next morning, Marcus made a decision. He would abandon his shallow pursuits and seek a life of genuine substance. He sold his sports cars and motorcycles, donating the proceeds anonymously to causes that needed them. He discarded his designer suits and replaced them with simple, unassuming clothing. Marcus began volunteering at local shelters and community centers, working quietly and diligently without seeking recognition. He invested his time and resources into educational programs for underprivileged youth, providing opportunities without the fanfare that had once defined his charitable efforts. He also sought to make amends for his past. Marcus reached out to those he had wronged, including the young women he had exploited. Some forgave him while others could not, but he accepted their responses with humility. He knew that earning back trust and respect would be a long, arduous journey. Years passed, and Marcus's transformation became evident. He was no longer the man known for his ostentatious displays of wealth, but for his quiet, impactful contributions to society. He built genuine relationships and earned respect for his character and dedication to helping others. Marcus often reflected on his past life and the emptiness it had entailed. He understood now that true legacy was not built on fleeting impressions, but on lasting, meaningful actions. He found peace in a life of authenticity and compassion, leaving behind a legacy that would be remembered not for its grandeur, but for its goodness. Marcus Langston had finally learned that the most meaningful impressions were those that did not fade with time.